Hey y'all. I wanted to share the results from my egg retrieval on yesterday. I got the call earlier today, and of the 2 eggs that were retrieved, one of them was mature. Only one. And it fertilized successfully, and they're going to watch it over the next several days, and prayerfully and hopefully and willingly it makes it to blastocyst and will be frozen in cryopreservation. So I have a follow-up appointment in about less than 2 weeks, just before Thanksgiving, and I will probably start round 4 soon after that follow-up appointment. I am grateful for the one. I am disappointed that I had so many follicles that did not have eggs. Or mature eggs. Takes a lot of work to get those follicles to grow. So I want to take a moment just to clarify, educate, and share that while fundamentally it only takes one egg to get pregnant, that is not the case for an IVF patient. That is not true for IVF odds and stats. You need several eggs. You need those eggs to fertilize successfully. You then need those eggs to form to blastocyst. Those blastocysts need to survive for either a fresh transfer or frozen in cryopreservation. So, please, 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 do not have the idea, do not remind an IVF patient that it only takes one, because it is not true for a woman who is over 35, who has a low AMH, which is the blood level that represents the egg reserve, and typically it's low for women over 35. For a woman who has struggles with PCOS or fibroids that are blocking, perhaps, or any other health issues that can interfere or intercept with conception, it does not take just one. Before I can transfer, my reproductive endocrinologist wants me to have 5 embryos in cryobank. So far, I only have 1, and I've done 3 rounds of IVF. It takes a lot of injections, a lot of gruesome mood changes, a lot of mental anguish, pain, agony, discomfort, sweating, crying. It takes a whole lot to go through this. And this is not a complaint. This is a chronicle. And I've allowed myself to open up my journey to people and share my story and share my life journey. And I understand that I will be subjected to opinions, suggestions, lots of tips and ideas. But there comes a point where I have to stop and correct people. I have to stop and either explain it or clarify it, or, for lack of a better word, teach what it is that I'm going through, share with you what I'm learning and what I'm dealing with, because we can't go on fundamentals here. We can't go by the average woman who's fertile. We're not going by the basic idea of penis, sperm, vagina, and being fertile that week. This is not what we're working with. Pardon the siren. I had 5 double-digit follicles, and I was hoping for 3 eggs minimum. I got 2. Great. But with the odds and the chances, and with my eggs being 45 years old, I got 1 egg out of 5 follicles. So I need every one I can get. Those ones count. And I lost 1. So in IVF, every loss matters. A loss is a loss. It represents the odds. And remember, we're fighting the odds. So you can't just pass off something that did not make it as a casualty. It's a catastrophe when you're working with these odds. And I really want people to understand. I really want people to either grasp the understanding so that they can support someone else and understand what they're going through, or that someone who's doing what I'm doing can understand what they're about to face or are facing. And it is quite okay to stop someone and correct them and clarify it versus getting frustrated, mad, and, help people to understand what this is so that either they can support you and know what to say, or just be silent and just pray and just root for you. Some people don't understand this, and it's no different than me understanding football. But I know a touchdown when I see one. I know a field goal when I see one. I may not understand all the other mixes in between, but I'm going to enjoy the game, and I know when a score is made. Some people just want to see the score, and I get that. So very many people have just backed away from me, and they're just waiting for the scoreboard. I get it. So showing you my scoreboard and you saying, oh, it's just a lost field goal. No, I needed that field goal. Okay? I needed that. So don't just toss it up like, oh, well, you only need 1. No, not necessarily. I think in football you get, 4 tries to get 10 yards? You want every chance to count, right? I mean, am I saying that right? You want everyone to count. So you can't dismiss that 1 egg that did not make it. I needed that egg. So continue to be strong and push forward and keep it moving, because this journey is not for the average. This is not for the squeamish. This is only for champions. So with that, I'm going to get some rest. And thank you for liking the videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting and showing me your love and giving me your support. Thank you for following me on Instagram at Chipmunk Chronicles. There's no O in the Chronicles. Thank you for checking out Butterfly Cookies on Facebook and Instagram. And again, thanks for subscribing to this channel, following the channel, and liking the videos and sharing the videos with those who you think will benefit from it. So I'm going to continue to get some rest. I'm going to try and stick to this bed rest so that I can be ready for round 4. All right, y'all. Peace and gratitude.